Hi, hello. My name is Hannah, and welcome. We're doing this, and I don't want to dwell on it. Let's just jump straight in. As you've already seen, this week is going to be a reading vlog full of little clips and snippets of how I am managing to read through my full-time working life. So recently I came back into work. I was briefly unemployed, which left me lots and lots of time to read, which was such a luxury. But back to reality now. I guess I just wanted to see how this is going to affect my reading experiences, because I'm going from having lots and lots of free time to read to maybe not. And I guess that's why we're doing this. I want to see how much I can read when I can fit it in. It's all about trying to balance my social life, seeing my family, seeing my partner, having time for myself, hobbies, and then obviously also reading and work. So we're just going to jump straight in. I do just want to briefly apologize because I'm not the happiest in these first two clips. I'm not even sure what possessed me to pick up the camera and press record because I seem moody as hell. It does get better, it's not all doom and gloom, and we have a fun time. Anyway, let's jump in. Enjoy. Good morning. It is Monday, and I believe it's just before 9 am. It's bank holiday Monday, actually, and I am blessed to be a woman that works in retail. That's why work is on the agenda today. I'm just getting ready. This morning is going to look not a normal sort of morning before work, because I have to go and sort my car, as I have failed. It has failed its MOT. We're going to resolve that hopefully this morning. Usually this is time that I could spend reading, but today it can't be that. So yeah. I'm also not listening to this book on audio at all, this book being Out of the Woods by Bonam-Young. I have, I think like exactly 100 pages left, which we will finish tonight at the very latest. Today we have some car issues to fix, and obviously I will be spending some time at work. And then after that, I might be going to the cinema. I also might not be going to the cinema. So yeah. I think what I'll do is I will catch up with you guys when I've had some actual reading time. We'll definitely check in later tonight, and I'll let you know how the day's been, how I've got on. It's currently about 4 p.m. and yes, I am in bed. Mind your business. I have read, I would probably say about 40 pages today. My time at work was extremely brief. It was kind of like a brief induction. I am an anxiety girly, and essentially what that means is I got zero sleep last night, and I'm feeling it now because I have a headache. It's not a fun one. It's not a headache that you can just take some tablets for and move on. Anyway, I'm going to finish my book now. I sound so sorry for myself. I think I have about 60 pages left, and then I'll be able to pick up my Kindle. And I'm so excited! I don't even know what I'm reading yet, but I'm super excited just to hold it. And just, yeah. Not sure if I'll check in again tonight because I'm at my boyfriend's house and I probably won't want to film around anyone. So, yeah. Peace. Good night. Hi. We're doing my nails. I do need to file them, but I don't think you want to hear. So, let me file and I'll come back. what's been going on. So today I had like my first full proper shift at work. It is now probably around 7, if not a bit later. I'm not sure. But in terms of reading so far today, I read for 5 minutes during my lunch break, and that is absolutely it. So I've probably read a maximum of like 10 pages today so far. Yesterday was a little bit more successful. I finished Out of the Woods last night, and boy, do we need to talk about that book. It was unreal. 10 out of 10, 6 stars. Bloody loved it. I never see anyone talk about it. I always see people talk about Out on a Limb, but I loved Out on a Limb, don't get me wrong, but it was like a 4.25 star, whereas Out of the Woods was 100% 5-star, 6-star read for me. If you have never heard of it, Out of the Woods is about a couple that have been together since they were like 17, and they've been through a lot. They are married in their 30s, and they're not necessarily having problems, but things need to change. Sarah particularly is having what she thinks is like a midlife crisis, and her inner monologue is absolutely hilarious, and the closest that I have ever read, or like the best experience I've ever had of someone being inside my brain. I literally felt like she was me. I am Sarah. Sarah is me. We are the same. So Caleb and Sarah decide to go on a wellness retreat, and they go on a little like camping hike week-long trip with several other couples, and it's about what they learn and sort of where they want to be in 10 years time. Anyway, I'm not going to go into too much detail. None of that is spoilers, by the way. I'm pretty sure all of that is on the back of the book. That's what Out of the Woods is about, and I bloody loved it. Finished that last night, and then I started to read Vain and Vow. I saw this on NetGalley, and for whatever reason, I'm new to NetGalley, so I'm not sure. Someone might be able to explain. It was available for download without request. So I read the blurb and I thought, ooh, this could be interesting. It was very, like, obviously described in the description that it was fated mates, but fated mates with vampires, and I've never read vampires. I never even read Twilight, so yeah, I thought, interesting, I will give this a go. And I believe the book itself is actually released today, or maybe tomorrow, but yeah. So I started reading it yesterday thinking, ooh, I'm reading an unpublished book, because I've never done that. So that's what I did yesterday. I probably got about 40% of the way in, and so far it's giving trash. It's giving pure trash at the minute. I can't say that it's something right now that I would recommend, but that could change. I am going to stick with it just because it feels like at the minute this book needs some support, if not some reviews. So yeah, I'm definitely going to finish it, and I hope I'll be able to finish it tonight. That's the goal. The chances of this being a spoiler is 0. They have sex in the first 15 pages. And I have never had that, never seen that before, so I was like, what the hell is going on? Today is probably one of those days that's like the most accurate representation of what my life looks like. If I finish work at a reasonable time, which today was 5, I'm either with my partner, with my mum and my dog and my sister, or by myself, doing washing and cleaning my room and, all that boring stuff. So I probably won't get to read most days until I go to bed. Probably what's most reasonable for me. But I also like to, my downtime, as much as it is reading, is doom scrolling. And I know I'm not alone. You love it too. And also BookTube. I am literally obsessed with BookTube at the minute. I cannot stop watching BookTubers. So yeah, we'll probably read tonight when I'm in bed. It will probably be an early night because it's going to be an early morning. For me at least anyway. For the rest of the night, I'm going to finish my nails, I'm going to cuddle my dog, and then I'll go to bed and read. And yeah, that's my evening. Bye. Today, this is my first check-in. Check-in, chicken, that sounded weird. I hope everyone's having a lovely Wednesday. I've had a wonderful day, and it's about to get better because I'm going to dance. I'm so excited. I dance every Wednesday. most Wednesdays with SOS Stands Global, and it is elite. Bloody elite. Any information I have on them, I will put in the description. Hopefully, I will have a chance to share some clips with you so you know what to expect and what it's like. And oh, it is amazing. Anyway, reading wise, I have gotten to about 83% into Vane and Vow, and she's picking up. Like, can't believe some of the things that are happening at the minute. And annoying because it's giving huge cliffhanger incoming on a book that was released this week. So who knows when the next one will be released. Oh, I can't cope. I actually can't. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It started off so odd. So odd, but it's getting good. I've probably read around 30 pages today. Will absolutely finish tonight. I know I said that last night, but tonight I actually will. I will. So that's my update. Maybe I'll talk to you later, give a little review. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's been a while. It's been a couple of days. So I last spoke to you on Wednesday, and I was saying around my dance evening that I was going to finish Vane and Vow, and I did. I did finish it, and I've been thinking about it. It's been on my mind, which is crazy because when I first started listening, when I first started reading it, I was like, oh my god, this is bad. I was like, ooh, I hope this gets better. And thankfully, it did. It got a lot better, and we had lots more fun around family politics, a little bit of mystery, a little bit of drama. And yeah, it wasn't about them just having tons of sex anymore, and actually turned into something that I was interested in. So that was a good time. Really enjoyed that. I ended up rating it 3.5 stars, and I've been thinking about it. And I'm actually excited to keep on reading when the next book comes out, which I believe is in August. So that's a fun time. So that was the last sort of 48 hours. Yesterday, however, was a bit of a write-off because I was absolutely exhausted. I went to sleep at 7:30 last night and got up at 9 this morning. So I was obviously in desperate need of a little bit of a reset. Today, I have a day off and we are going to be enjoying the weather. I have to do some sort of like washing and potentially I kind of need to deep clean my bathroom, so that's on the agenda today. I need to post some vintage parcels, but other than that, we've got lots of time to read. So after finishing Vane and Vow, I thought, what do I want to read next? I just read a vampire romance. I'm feeling fantasy. So I picked up On Wings of Blood, and then I went to go get it on Audible so I could sort of like immersive read it. And the audiobook doesn't come out until the 27th of May. And I would have finished the book by then. So that's not ideal. And I've also now used an Audible credit for it to pre-order a book that I would have finished by the time that came out. Super frustrating. Anyway, my alternative is the Book of Azrael, which is on Spotify, so I can listen to that and read it on my Kindle. I really don't know what to do, to be honest, but I'm going to start reading one of those today, and I will talk to you a little bit later. See ya! clip is going to be shocking. I'm sorry. It's Saturday. It's currently around 7:30, and I will just be reading for the rest of the night. Today I managed to read on my lunch break, and I also read for about 20 minutes before work. So I have done some reading already today. I'm about 130 pages into the Book of Azrael. That's the book that I chose because it was available on audio as well. I'm reading that and I'm enjoying it. Oh, is it a good time? It is such a good time. It feels very epic. It feels like I'm gonna love it. It's very long. It's 700 pages on my Kindle. But yeah, I am having a really good time, and I just wanted to quickly update you. I'll probably speak to you tomorrow night when I will have lots of time to read. 6-7 hours of reading time. Will I spend all that time reading? No, I won't. I'll probably nap. I've got an early morning tomorrow. I am working again, so we'll see. But the weather's so good, and when the weather's good, to be honest, I just want to sit and relax and enjoy my books. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. My weekend is very chill. We're getting a takeaway. I'm going to be reading. My partner's probably going to be on the PlayStation. We'll watch a few YouTube videos together. And that's it. Happy Monday! You guys are the first people I'm talking to today. I haven't said a word yet this morning, so good morning. I am heading into work, and this brings us to my last day of this video. Technically yesterday was a full week of reading whilst getting back into working full time. It's been a good time. I'm going to do a full wrap up, so I'm not really sure why I'm talking to you now. I guess I'm just here for another book update. I'm reading the Book of Azrael, and I'm still really enjoying it. I'm now about 50% in, and I have to say, they're winding me up. I get that everyone in this book has huge egos. Fab, don't care. Can't you just, like, be fucking nice? That's my only thought. Everything else I am bloody loving, and yeah, it's such a good time. I will talk to you when I finally wrap this all up, and we will do some calculations. Let's see how much I managed to read. Have a lovely day. So, to be completely honest, I don't usually measure how much I read in a week, and I also don't sort of like put pressure on myself to read tons and tons of books all the time. I have in the past tracked it just for TikTok and things like that. I think I have some weeks where I read like 1,500 pages, 1,700 pages, but this week I did have to write it down. Let me just double check. I think in total this week I managed to read around, I think it was about 850, 900 pages. At the start of the week, we finished off Out on a Limb. No, we didn't. We finished Out of the Woods by Bonam-Young, and I absolutely loved it. You are doing the most, girl. So we finished that and I absolutely loved it. That was 6 stars. Highly, highly recommend. Then we went on to read Vain and Vow, which I read through NetGalley, and I ended up finishing on a 3.5. Started it thinking it was going to be like a 1-star potential DNF, but actually ended up really enjoying it, and I'm still excited to see what else happens in that little storyline, and I believe that comes out in August, the second book, so that will be a fun time. We read that and that was 300 pages, so that put us at around 400 pages read Wednesday, Thursday time. I then started reading On Wings of Blood, and I did actually read just over 50 pages of that, and then I decided to pause because I couldn't get the audiobook, and we picked up the Book of Azrael. Now, that is what I ended my week reading, and I believe I managed to read just over 350 pages. So if you put those 400 pages together, I managed to read just over 800 pages. I have definitely done better in the past, but I think, reading almost 2 full books, depending on how long they are, it's success, and I'm not mad at that. That would put me at around 8 books a month, and I'm totally okay with that. I will read based on how much I'm enjoying the book, and obviously my reading pace will change depending on if I'm enjoying it or not. I would say quite a successful week, and I've loved chatting to you. I must say, it sort of let me look back on my week and just enjoy it for the little things that I do. Wonderful week. I would say successful. Doesn't get me worried about not being able to read as much or anything like that. I thought it was a really great week personally, and I read some good books, so super happy with how that all turned out. If you're interested, this is Honey, by the way. She is a Labradoodle and she is pure chaos, but I love her so much. that was my week. I hope you enjoyed. Let's talk about what people do on YouTube. Like and subscribe, comment, talk to me about what you're reading. Obviously, this is so new to me, so that all feels very strange right now. But would love for you to come back. Would love for you to let me know if this is the sort of video you want to see. I personally love reading vlogs. They're my favorite type of YouTube videos to watch. So I thought, why don't I just start with what I know? And I'm reading anyway, so I might as well bloody film it. So that's what we did. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.